Hi everyone, Thomas here, and welcome back to part 4 of Serena's story. Okay, so just where we left off in the last episode, and as you can see, well, if you remember from the last episode, and I don't know what he's doing, he's going into her bedroom for some reason. Oh, to take his anger out on this. So yeah, anger, let's talk about that for a second. So, you may remember from the last episode, well, a lot happened. It was kind of just a bit unexpected. So basically, Serena was in the city and she came across this person called Kai, who she actually knew before and she hadn't seen him in such a long time. And they kind of got talking again and we found out that that was actually kind of her high school sweetheart and they used to be in a relationship and everything. And then kind of things just, they went their separate ways, to be honest. So, they're kind of just talking here. Because remember, Lewis came over and saw Serena's baby bump, because that's the other thing that we should have mentioned, is that, you know, that Serena is now pregnant with Kai's baby. So we feel like we should progress a relationship with Kai, because we feel like we know him a little bit better than we do Lewis, and as you can see, he's just been ranting and raving at us, and it's just gone completely downhill. But at the same time, she's kind of glad, as you can see now, she's kind of happy, that she's kind of got that over her chest, because she didn't really know how she was going to go ahead and tell Lewis about the baby, and that they can't really continue with their relationship. Now, as you can see, Emily here is looking pretty sad about everything, because she's just been standing here, she was asleep and she got up and she just heard these, this person, who she doesn't really know who Lewis is, coming into the house and just shouting and ranting and raving and everything. So, as you can see, it's just been a really bad day for everyone. So I think what Serena wants to do is maybe take Emily out to like a toddler park or something, just so they can kind of wind down a little. Oh, I don't want her to go and splash in the toilet. Wrong person. So I just want them to go over to the toddler park or something and just kind of spend the day doing something together, because like I said in the last couple of episodes, they just hadn't really had that much time to actually go ahead and do anything for themselves. So I think that'd be something good to do today. Okay, so we're here at the toddler park now, and Emily's just went in here, as you can see. So this is actually a park that I built myself. You may remember this when toddler stuff came out. I did actually get an early access review copy, so I went ahead and made a few things with the pack, including this. So yeah, if you want to go ahead and download it for yourself, it is up on the gallery now. My origin ID is Real Thomas TV1. So I'm just going to get Emily to, sorry, not Emily, I'm going to get Serena to come over here and just make sure she's keeping an eye on Emily. She's just over there, as you can see. So yeah, I really, well, one thing is I never really use like my own builds, like in my Let's Plays or anything. I never ever use really my own builds or anything. I don't know why. Just houses or anything, I never really use it. So I think this is like the first time in a very long time I'm actually using one of my own lots for something in a Let's Play. Anyway, so I don't know why, but she's saying that she needs a toilet, but oh, it's probably because morning sickness. Literally just forgotten that she's pregnant. I don't know why she wants to go over to the toilet over there. Why can't she use this one? I don't know why. Please say that this is functional. Should have maybe play tested this. So let's just go ahead and see if you can use this. I'm just going to like, this is kind of a little bit boring, just me play testing my own thing during a Let's Play episode. Anyway, so I'm going to get to Emily to maybe go ahead and play in the ball pit for a little bit. You may not know, but there was, oh, she can't get it. Wait. Oh, it's because I clicked on the wrong one. She needs to go into this one, because I forgot to put male and female doors on. Anyway, so, oh, I don't want her to go to the toilet. Oh my god, what a mess today. I keep clicking the wrong person for everything. So, yeah, what was I saying? Literally totally forgotten. Oh, that was it. Oh, I've had too much coffee today. So the ball pit was actually, it's been improved with a new update, as you can see. It's lots more dimension to it. I wasn't really too bothered about the ball pit, to be honest. Like, I know a lot of people were bothered about it, but it's just an object. I wasn't really too bothered about it. And yes, so I'm going to get Emily to help, well, Serena to help Emily with this little slide here and see if they can do this together. And then, well, I was going to say we could maybe cook something, but we don't really have that much money to do that, so I'm not really too sure if we should waste our money on that. And as you can see, Darlin is over here playing with this. That is her name, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So she's playing on this thing. I mean, I think it's a toddler play plug. Oh my god, I said play plug. Why do I keep saying plug? I don't know, I keep like messing up my words every time I said that. When I did the speed build as well, I said play plug. I was like, what is wrong with me? Oh my god. Anyway, so I'm going to get him to go ahead and use this for a little bit. And yeah, so it's kind of a little bit later in the evening time. And I think later on, how many times do I have to say think? I don't know. I think that Serena actually wants to go out for a little bit of dinner with her brother, because he's been kind of texting us a lot recently and kind of just acting a little bit suspicious in terms of like he's wanting to talk to us and then we don't hear from him in a little while. So I feel like that'd be something good to do, to maybe find out a little bit more about why he's acting this way. because like I said, it has been quite some time since we've been, you know, talking to him or anything, so I think that might be nice. But another thing as well, which we'll get into that a little bit later, but one thing as well, I don't really think that Kai really knows that Serena is pregnant, so I think what might be a good idea to do is head over to Kai's apartment and actually go ahead and tell him the news, because remember that we actually went, we tried for a baby and stuff at his apartment, but it didn't work out, which you didn't think, but then as we were leaving it off camera, it actually happened. So, you know, I don't really think he knows that it's actually happening, so I think we should do that and see how things go. Okay, so we're here at Kai's apartment, and as you can see, we're just greeting each other here, and Serena's just going to go ahead and tell him the good news. Well, I hope he's going to take it good. I think he will, because, you know, this is something that they kind of wanted, even though their relationship kind of just picked up again quickly. It was something that they kind of knew about, so I'm just going to go ahead and take a quick screenshot here, and yeah, so I think he's happy with it. He's kind of looked like he's not really too sure, but there you go. You can see he's kind of happy about that. So the way we're actually just talking as well is that maybe that it might be a good idea to go ahead and move in with each other. Now, I don't know if that's going to be the best idea, because, I mean, I don't know, because everything seems to be moving pretty quickly, but like I said, they did know each other beforehand, and they kind of know all about each other's past and everything, unlike Lewis, where we weren't really sure about who he was or anything. So I think it might be actually a good idea, because I feel like Serena could do with the support, because as you can see, she's literally got 100 simoleons in household funds, and I don't know how she's going to really be able to cope, to be honest. So I feel like having somebody else in the household to kind of keep her spirits up, I guess, because sometimes it just gets really, really hard and she just gets all sad and everything about everything, because, you know, she's been quite through a lot with the husband passing away, and now she's kind of moving on a little bit, which is great, but at the same time, you know, the funds in the household are pretty, you know, stressful. So yeah, I think what might be a good idea is just maybe head home. Like I said, we're going to go out with her brother tonight for a bit of dinner or something, which we're still going to do. So we're going to head home, kind of get everything set up, and then we'll go ahead and see what Kai thinks of the home. I'm not too sure what he's going to think about the dead husband in the back garden. Oh my god. So, well, you know what, I think you might be okay with it, because, oh my god, we're not home yet. Let's travel home again. So I think you might be okay with it, to be honest, because, you know, when they were kind of talking earlier, like kind of off screen, after they kind of got talking for the first time again after such a long time, you know, Kai did know that Serena did have a husband and that he passed away and everything, so I feel like it's going to be okay with it. I mean, still a little bit weird, but it's fine, I think. Okay, so we're here at the restaurant now with our brother Max, and as you can see, he's kind of looking a little bit, I don't know what the word would be, kind of just a little bit passive, and he's kind of just not really talking to Serena that much. He's kind of just playing on his phone a little bit, and I don't know, it's all a little bit kind of weird. She kind of can tell that something is up, and, you know, she just doesn't really know what it is. So they did actually come to a fancy restaurant here. It's probably a little bit too fancy, to be honest, but, you know, I don't know, and then he said that he didn't really want to go to a fancy restaurant and kind of just came in his everyday wear, so she kind of changed into her everyday wear just to kind of, you know, make him feel a bit more comfortable. So I don't know if it's something to do with money or something, that he can't really afford any nice outfits or anything, but I don't know, I'm a little bit confused, and we're going to dig a little bit deeper to see what everything is going on in his point of view, maybe in the next episode. I don't know, it's just a little bit odd, and I'm hoping that today you can kind of find out a little bit more about what's going on, if he's okay, because you can see he looks a little bit happy here, but at the same time he's kind of just, I don't know, it's definitely something goes up, and I don't know. I don't know. Oh god, let's just go ahead and talk to each other for a little bit. Maybe just discuss interest and just talk to him about what he's up to, because like I said, it's been such a long time since we've actually saw him, and I feel like it's good that they're finally getting to talk to each other a little bit. As you can see, he's talking about gloomy, like as you saw there, had the gloomy sort of thought bubble there. So I feel like something is up with him. I don't know, we're just gonna have to, I don't know, just have to wait and see. So as you can see, they talk a little bit more about Aiden, as you saw with that thought bubble. So I don't know, it's a little bit weird. So I'm just gonna wait until the food comes. Okay, so I've finally got our food. It's like nearly 10 PM now, a bit ridiculous. But we're kind of got talking a bit more, and Serena thinks that it might have something to do with the money, because, like, in terms of you not having it that much, because he does live in the city in kind of like a rundown apartment, just heard. You remember when he moved in, well, she remembers when he moved in that it wasn't as good of his apartment, but she kind of just thought he would kind of fix it up a little bit, but, you know, he's kind of been like, I feel like Serena thinks it's about that, so she's offered to pay, did offer, but she kind of just said, no, it's fine, and my game is frozen like normal. So I feel like it might have something to do with the money, but like I said, in the next episode, we'll go ahead and kind of investigate a little bit further, and see if it's actually to do with that, if it's to do with maybe somebody he knows, or the apartment itself. I don't know, we'll just have to dig a little bit deeper, like I said. So, I'm just going to get them to finish off their meal here. As you can see, I think they're enjoying themselves a little bit. It's been quite some time since they've seen each other, like I said, so I think it's a nice time just to kind of just talk and catch up a little bit. And I feel like we should share the big news with him to tell him that he's got another, like somebody else in the family coming, and I think that would be nice. If we can even do that, I'm not too sure. Let's see, can I say it? Share big news. Is it anywhere? There we go. And just go ahead and tell him about that. I think he'd be kind of happy about it, because, you know, he has a good relationship with Emily, I think. And yeah, the chairs keep disappearing when I zoom in too far. So let's go ahead and tell him the big news and see what he thinks. There we go. He seems pretty happy with it. I'm glad about that. Not too much of a reaction. Oh god, okay. Well, I think he's happy with it. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get them to finish off the meal. And then it's kind of late now, so I don't think we'll be doing much for the rest of the night. Okay, so we've just arrived back home here, and as you can see, Aiden has actually just came out as a ghost from his grave. Now, Emily was actually out here kind of just talking and crying over the grave in mourning, and then, as you can see, Kai is actually so. Now, I don't think he's very happy with this. I feel like he might be realising now how this might be a bad decision of moving in, and that, you know, that Aiden is still kind of looking over his shoulders, and I feel like Aiden would have been happy for Serena moving on, but now I'm kind of thinking that he's kind of, I guess, a little bit jealous in a way, and kind of just feel like he's missing out and everything, and that he's kind of sad about his daughter, who's Emily here, and how she's just not really acting that well to it. She's always coming over here next to the grave. So I think it might be a bad idea having this here, actually. But still, that Aiden and, you know, Kai are now here. I don't know how this is going to plan out. So I feel like we might have moved a little bit quickly with this. And, you know, Serena's kind of looking happy at the minute because it was nice to see her brother. But there's still something that her brother... Oh, God, I can't speak. That her brother is hiding. And now this, which I don't know, she hasn't seen it. This is happening in the backyard yet, but... I don't know, so I think it might be I think it might be a good idea to go ahead and end this episode here. Make sure in the comment section down below you let me know about what you think of what's been happening. Any thoughts you have, just leave them down below in the comment section. Make sure you leave a like, comment, share and subscribe if you haven't. And the next episode will actually be the last part, since this was just a 5-part mini-series, and we will be kind of finalising everything and see where Serena's future will go. How many times have I messed up in today's episode? I have no idea. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!